Welcome, welcome. Excuse my typing real quick. We're just getting right into it because it's out. It's out as of right now. I'm gonna pin this comment. Okay. Welcome to the Miscellaneous channel, late night stream. We are listening to Mayhem by Lady Gaga. I can't believe I'm saying that. LG7. I got my House Labs lip oil for good luck. And we are in this. The way I'm doing it is I am going to not play the audio because I will get copyright struck. I've tried playing live Netflix before and I got sniped. So that is the reason. So you won't hear any music. Let me be clear. I put a pinned comment about that. And however, on the screen, it'll show what track I'm on and what timestamp. So if you happen to want to follow along live or in the future, there it is. I'm going to play the album start to finish, no pausing. Let me refresh this and hopefully it works. But yeah, where I'm about to start, I'm going to start with Disease. I'm going to listen to all the singles, and here we go. I'm not going to play audio. It's just a reaction. I'm going to try to pull the lyrics up. We'll see if they come through. They might not be there yet. Okay. Wait, I don't see it yet. What the heck? It's 11. Why is it still grayed out? Excuse me. Excuse me. This bitch is grayed out still. Diva down, Spotify down. I'm gonna wait till it's ready because I'm not trying to interrupt. $11 p.m. Central Time. Am I crazy? Spotify, what is going on? I also made sure to put no ads to pop up in the middle of the stream, just in case. I don't want that. Hello, has she tweeted? She says it's out now. Okay, Spotify on my phone is there. Hold on. Maybe I play from my phone. Oh god. No. It's there, you guys. Let's see, devices, web player. Okay, it's going now. Okay, Disease we know and love. gonna die. Lay you down like one, two, three. Oh, the instrumental's so good on Disease. It's so underrated. Ugh. Baby. Ugh. Cure your disease. Lay you down like one, two, three. The video was so good. It had like that look was such a serve with the brown hair, the twins look. That's such a serve. I'm so nervous. Like, right now it's all familiar. Right now it's all familiar. Oh my God. Here we go into abracadabra. Such a moment. I could not believe like the locals cared. The locals moved. Their paws were up for abracadabra. Everyone was texting me when this dropped. Like, I didn't think we had that moment in us as a fandom again. I need to learn the hand choreography. Ah, oh, such a serve. I want to learn all the choreography, but I've been too busy talking about Love is Blind. Abracadabra. So good. Okay. Moment of truth, if this is gonna work. I better. Ah. Okay. No lyrics. Okay. Oh. Okay. Love this. This breakdown. Oh my god, that was so fierce. It was like so inspirational, but then there was like the electronic breakdowns. Oh, I'm excited for this one. The fame. It's giving like art pop goes rock. Like, oh, oh my god, there was something so art pop about that. I'm gonna cry to that later. Why are people hating on this? That's groovy. We went into a Tetris game there. That was fun. Our paws are up. Oh. It's so the fame coded. It's like the dark version of Summer Boy. It's Gwen Stefani goes disco. I'm into it. Just so much. I'm like, that's right. I was into that. I'm liking Love Drug. Mario. This is the one that's gonna bring world peace between little monsters and Swifties. I'm assuming this is the one. This is so Swifty coded. Complimentary. Can't believe it. Shook. Holy shit. Get Taylor on the phone for the remix. I can't believe that. And I'm not a Swiftie, but like, that was like a baby of Taylor and Gaga sound. That's insane. Don't call tonight. Okay, Daft Punk breakdown. That one kind of reminds me of like the 2000s girly pop rock, like Ali and AJ. Okay. I can't give reviews. This is the Michael Jackson one. Allegedly. Wait, now that snippet. Okay. Dang, that was so good. That was Michael inspired. Wow. Okay, the beast. Oh my god.
Are you streaming?
Yeah. Go away. The beast came in. Hmm. Knowing the story of the song, really. Aw, Father Monster. We love you. All right. We know this one. Bruno. Uh, there's so much to take in with this album. I'm overwhelmed. Overwhelmed. In the best way, of course. Die with a Smile definitely fits into the album. I know that was a big debate that it was like added at the end or something, but it fits right in. It really does. Yay. And that's it. That's the album. Let me see if I refresh. No. Okay, so I finished the album. That's wild. I'm sorry if I was I could not tell what my volume was, so I was trying to not scream with the headphones on. But oh my god, there's just so much to take in. I'm trying to pull up the tracks. I'm gonna pull them up and kind of go through just my hot takes, thoughts. First thoughts. This was my first listen. If you don't know me, I didn't do introductions. I just jumped right into it because I was running behind and it was dropping and I was like, I need to listen to it. Here it is now. So, let's get that on the way. Okay, that didn't help. Okay, so I was just so excited. So I'm Zeleny. This is the Miscellaneous channel. Please subscribe. I am on the road. Well, you can't see the subscribe button. I'm on the road to 3,800 subscribers, and I'm really close, and I'm excited. I'm taking a slight break from Love is Blind Season 8 programming to be here for the LG7 drop. I'm an OG little monster, fell in love with Lady Gaga from the very beginning of her career, and it was really solidified when I went to the Monster Ball tour in 2011. This is not the shirt I got because that doesn't fit me anymore, and also I lost it, so I had to like re-find the shirt. But I had this shirt growing up, and I have a lot of merch over the years from Lady Gaga, but I wasn't an adult back then, and I had a harder time, funding the obsession, but now I fund it completely. And yeah, I've been following Lady Gaga. I've been a little monster ever since. I've seen her live 6 times. There's a poster right back there from the latest time I saw her in Vegas for one of her last jazz shows, last 4th of July. And she's just like my favorite person ever. Just one of my biggest obsessions. Anyone that knows me in real life knows I'm obsessed with her and that she's my idol. So yeah, I am a huge, huge stan. I've done some Chromatica content on my channel, but it's definitely not my most popular. But I just had to get on here and react to this album that has gotten so much hype. And I was super excited for Mayhem. There's a lot to unpack with it. There's a lot to re-listen to. It feels very rock in like a pop way, of course, like kind of like how the 80s were. A lot of my favorite songs are like pop 80s songs, but that are also rock in a way. Like, I don't know, this album felt very rock and also very like pulling from her past eras, and it really feels like a culmination of all her eras and her sounds, and also like taking inspirations from different places too. But overall, it feels very rock to me and pop, and in the best way. Very complimentary. I really loved it. As far as favorite tracks, first listen, Garden of Eden really gagged me. I was shook by that. I want to listen to it again. That's like the first one I'm like, I need to listen to it again. Um, just very pop. I mean, always gonna have a bias towards the more upbeat songs on the album, because I'm like an upbeat pop girly. But yeah, Garden of Eden was so good. I think Vanish into You is very emotional. Well, let me go in order. I already talked about Disease Abracadabra, the singles we know. Garden of Eden, one of my favorites on first listen, and I could see it being my favorite overall. But we'll see. And this was the I Can Be Your Girlfriend for the Weekend, which we had gotten a snippet. That was the Paris one, I think, when she played the laptop in Paris. So that was fun to hear those lyrics and like put it all together. And it's a lot better than what I would have gathered from the snippet. And so that's one of my favorites. Perfect Celebrity. I want to like go into the lyrics more. I thought it was gonna be more upbeat for some reason. She's been talking about that one a lot, and that was the working title of the album, or before Mayhem. So it's kind of been a very important track, and her reckoning with her fame and her celebrity. So that was good. I feel like I want to dive into the lyrics of that. The lyrics weren't fucking available right away. Vanish into You was a very emotional love song to me, very heartfelt. I like was feeling emotional listening to that. Killa was groovy. I saw people were hating on it already, and I thought it was groovy. I mean, it's a little weird, but not that weird, and also like I don't know, kind of industrial. She called it industrial punk sounding something. The instrumental was just very cool, and her vocal style. Like it was just a kooky one, but it was fun. I thought it'd be more like out there or weird or experimental sounding, and I don't. I think it's still very like accessible while still being really fresh. The whole album sounds very fresh to me. Very, very fresh. Like, not like her other stuff, but like inspired. I don't know. So good. And then Zombie Boy. I really liked Zombie Boy. I think that was also in my top. And that one felt like a little bit of the Fame, a little bit of Gwen Stefani, a little bit in like disco-y in some way. That was really a gag. And I like that. And I like kind of like it feels like yin and yang with Summer Boy, just because the titles are similar, but also like Summer Boy's on the Fame, and Summer Boy also kind of sounds like Gwen Stefani in certain parts, so that feels like a yin and yang, for sure. And then Love Drug, I really was into. I want to listen to it again. It was more straightforward, I feel like, of a track, but very poppy, and so I really enjoyed it. I liked that. That's in my top. So Garden of Eden, Zombie Boy, Love Drug so far are in my tops. How Bad Do You Want Me gagged me so much because I had seen, the only tweet I had seen was that like it was showing different albums. Like Mayhem is basically a mixture of these albums, and I think one was a Michael Jackson album, and then one was 1989, and I was like, huh, really? And what is going to be 1989 by Taylor Swift on this album? That just kind of came out of left field. But then once I heard How Bad Do You Want Me, I was like, okay, it feels like if Taylor and Gaga collaborated in a Rain on Me style. Like, but maybe Taylor, or I don't know what the thing was. It sounded very Taylor to me, but still had those Gaga parts where she's like doing her classic vocal. So it wasn't like all Taylor, and it really felt like a mixture, like a little inspired, um, or like she could be good on a remix. I don't know. How bad do you want me? I gotta message my Swiftie friend right away on that one. Okay, and then Don't Call Tonight. I liked that one. I need to listen to it again. I was grooving to it though. It was boppier. Um, and I did really like How Bad Do You Want Me. I need to listen to it again. I think it's in my top, but I'm not like 100% sure. Um, Don't Call Tonight. I don't know if it's in my top yet, but I enjoyed it and I was bopping. Shadow of Man, great. I definitely heard the Michael Jackson, but it definitely feels like Gaga doing Michael Jackson, not like just straight up copying or, too much of an inspiration. It still feels fresh. It still feels her. It's like she reheated Michael Jackson's nachos, but like she still has a proprietary spice, a Gaga spice she puts on them after reheating. It feels like a Michael song, but like he sold it to Gaga, you know? Um, that was good. Oh, was Don't Call Tonight the one that had the Daft Punk part? Okay, yes. Okay, I remember my thoughts on Don't Call Tonight. Don't Call Tonight, like I said, it felt a little like early 2000s, like pop, girly pop, rock. Recently I watched Ice Princess and I watched She's a Man as well. And there's just these songs, like the Veronicas and Ali and AJ, that kind of vibe. Um, that it was just so prevalent in the 2000s, and it was so fierce, and it was like very like empowering. And I feel like we kind of lost it. I mean, we have now women artists that are doing kind of the rock thing, like Olivia Rodrigo and Willow, and Paramore still big these days. But like, I don't know, there's something about this brand of like specifically very girly-fied poppy rock music that feels like it just lives in the 2000s. And Don't Call Tonight sounded kind of like reminiscent of that sound with an added Daft Punk bridge to it or breakdown at some point. So I enjoyed that one for that reason. Like, those songs I think are the best like soundtrack songs. So Don't Call Tonight might be a soundtrack song for me. Okay, Shadow of Man we talked about. I like it. She's talked a lot about also the meaning of it too, like that she's been dancing in the shadow of men in the music industry so much because it's so male dominated. So really boppy, really loved it. I need to listen to it again. And then The Beast, more of a ballad. So the last three tracks are more ballady. The Beast is the one about like turning into a werewolf or being in love with a werewolf, something of the sort. And I liked them. I mean, I'm not as much of a ballad person, but Gaga's ballads are very powerful, and there's like the key changes and there's really cool instrumental breakdowns. So like I'm going to keep listening to the whole album and I'm going to grow to love the ballads more. They're just not the ones I like put on all my playlists and repeat all the time. But I'm going to get into it. And Blade of Grass, she's talked a lot about the story of Michael Polanski, her fiance, was asking her how she wanted to be proposed to, and she was like, oh, you can just take a blade of grass from the backyard and propose with that, and I'd still be happy. Of course, he got her a bajillion-dollar diamond ring to go along with it, but it's a thought that counts, and it was a really sweet track, and I can hear the love so much in that song, and Blade of Grass. It's quite a love song right there. Quite a tribute to Father Monster Michael, who encouraged her to make this record, and the Monsters will not forget that. We will not forget. So yeah, really cool. And then Die With a Smile, of course, a single we know and love. And I've grown to love it more from social media. It's been used on like TikToks and stuff, and I'm like, oh, because it's a ballad. Again, it's like not ones I repeat. It's been out for a while, and I don't repeat it, but hearing it on edits or seeing like dancers dancing to it, it's really cute. So I've grown to love it just with familiarity, and I'm sure I will with the other ballads. But yeah, so tops for sure. Abracadabra of the singles. I mean, it was just a moment. It was just such a moment. Garden of Eden, probably a contender for my top track of the album. We'll see. Time will tell. Um, Zombie Boy, like this stretch, Zombie Boy to Shadow of a Man, I'm really digging, and I'm having a hard time figuring out which I love more than the others, because this stretch I liked every song, but they're all very different. So it's like I'm very torn. I don't know, but I really, this was my favorite. I guess contiguous, whatever stretch of tracks. I think Zombie Boy and Love Drug are at the top, but the others also, it was just my first listen. Like, I need to listen to them more. And they were really good. So, yeah, I'm excited. I did order all my Mayhem stuff, but, like, what I hate about new releases and music like this is, like, I have to rely on streaming and stuff and old shirts instead of, like, wearing my Mayhem new shirts and having, like, the Mayhem vinyl to show you and the CD, because I ordered the CD, then the signed CD. I ordered the vinyl, and I went with the Urban Outfitters one. It's pink. I was holding out because she was announcing them, like, every day. I felt like a new version was announced for pre-order. And there was, like, a yellow one, a blue one, and a purple one. I almost got the purple one. But then I was like, oh, I'm just holding out. And then the Urban Outfitters one was pink. And I was like, that's the one. That's the one I'm getting. So that's the vinyl. I got the pink. And the CD I pre-ordered the first day. And it should have deluxe tracks on it too, which I'm like, oh my God, there's still more tracks. So those, I got a notification the CDs shipped, and then she dropped more signed CDs. So I got one of those. And then I also got a couple t-shirts, a short sleeve, a long sleeve. So I have the things. I'm a real fan, I swear. But the way these things work, it's like they don't ship till after it comes out. So it's annoying. I don't have it for the day of. I would have loved to make this a fully merched out Mayhem party. But I'm so excited. I need to listen to it again. I'm excited to talk about it with my friends. And yeah, let me know your favorite tracks on the album, your favorite Mayhem fun facts, anything like that. I've been eating up all the press. It's amazing. Like, I don't know, it's just like when you're in a fandom with an artist that doesn't release that often, it's just like once it happens, it feels surreal. Like, I'm like, I can't believe it. We're getting all these interviews. Oh, we got her on Hot Ones and Zane Lowe, and she's on SNL this weekend. And I'm just like fangirling out, even though I have so much Love is Blind stuff to do. I've just been like eating up the Mayhem era. And it's been so fun. So I think my favorite of the press has been the lie detector test. That was really, really fun because she was asked about Vanderpump Rules, which is just like worlds colliding. I mean, she's a fan, which is hilarious to me. So far, that's my favorite of the interviews and the press. And I'm very excited for SNL because she was going to be hosting and musical guesting. So I'm going to be seated for that. And I'm going to be back here streaming Sunday night for the Love is Blind reunion. So catch me there if you're a Love is Blinder and Little Monster. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this reaction, this special edition late night of miscellaneous. Please, please subscribe. I'm so close. 3,800. And yeah, pause up. The paws are up. Paws are up. Paws are always up in this household, but they're extra up tonight. And I'm excited for the weekend. I could be your girlfriend for the weekend, as Gaga said. So, yeah, all little monsters. I appreciate y'all, and I hope you have a good night. Pause up. Pause up. Wait, how do I end? I forgot how to end stream. Oh, okay, here. Okay. Bye.